back to the channel. So this is my review of my favorite Seamasters, okay? This one here is the 225450. This is the 253180. This is a Bond watch, okay? First came out in 1993. This is a watch that pretty much harkens back to the old school Omega Seamasters. If you look at the dial layout, it just reminds me of the older Seamasters, okay? Beautiful watch, discontinued. They don't make it anymore. It's a shame. I think it was made like, maybe 04, 05, somewhere right around there to like 07. It had a short run, okay? Just a very good looking watch. It may have been 03 when they first started producing these, but made very well, very nice, solid end links, very nice bracelet on both of these, okay? Very nice lume. This one has way better lume than this one just because it has bigger lume plots. I'll demonstrate that. Both of these are running the Omega 1120, which is a modified 2892, ETA 2892, which is beating at 28,800 vibrations per hour, 23 joule. Very good hand winding, hacking movements. Tried and true. They've been in watches that are, upwards of 10 grand, some high-end brands, and then in Omega. So, I mean, a lot of watch manufacturers use that 2892, and it's a really good movement. It is superior. It is better than a 2824 ETA, which is found in a lot of watches, which is a good movement also. But the 2892, you can actually get better accuracy out of them, and that's why they use them for these, or that's why they used to use them. And that's the movement that they that evolved in the coaxial 2500, and then and then once they ended that, they went to their 8500, and then so on. But very good movement. This is where it all started. So this is the pre-axial Omegas, which in my opinion I like them better. They're 28,800 vibration per hour, smoother sweeping hand, but reliable, good timekeepers, and anyone can service them. You don't have to take them to Omega. So here's the dials. Both of them have wave dials. You can see that. Okay, both have that date window there at the 3 o'clock. Same little different font on the bezel. Okay, on the what am I trying to say? Bezel insert. Okay, same bezels though. All right, bracelets are just a little bit different, but the exact same cases. Okay, exact same cases. Sign crowns, of course. Got that helium escape valve, which you're probably never going to use. Very nice bracelets on both. This one is 20 all throughout, does not taper. This is a 20. I think it tapers down to about an 18. So this is a little more elegant feeling. Wears a little bit better in my opinion, this one. This one is just a little more flashy almost. It just straight down, takes up a lot of real estate, but it's nice though on the wrist, okay? It really is. Very nice clasp on these, and you can see there's the buckles, okay, but very nice, made very well, both of these watches. Here's the case backs. Let me show you one of them first. You have the old seahorse on the back, Omega Seahorse, Seamaster, screw down case back, beautiful. You have the same thing on this one, of course. But I think these watches are really what put, especially this one here, what put Omega back on the map, in the 90s. This was from 93. So I think with this, with James Bond and all that, GoldenEye, so on, that's what really put Omega back on. And this is pretty much the reason why, because the pre-Bond models, Seamasters weren't that great, to be honest. You had to really have a taste for them. But this is just, a good looking watch to the masses. People love this thing. I like it. I'll never not like this style. And this is my favorite. This is like a cult classic right here. If you could find this watch, the 225450, pick one up. They're always going up in cost, but this thing is just beautiful, and this is a perfect example of it. Same movements and everything, but I like it because the hands go all the way to the edge. In their sword hands, they're thicker. You've got more real estate for the lume. It's just better in the lume department. Okay, on the wrist, that's how it fits. 7.5-inch wrist, fits me perfect. Very, very thin. They're 12 millimeter thickness, 41 millimeter cases, and then 47 from tip to tip. So very wearable. Okay, on a 7.5-inch wrist, very nice. Easy to wear on these watches. Okay, you don't have this big brick hanging off your wrist like you do on most watches nowadays. Okay, but they're just beautiful. Now let's do a lume shot real quick, and we'll do both. And we're gonna lume them both up, and then we'll close. But these watches here, I just love. They're great watches. This 2254, the black one, is gonna stay in the collection. This other one, this James Bond model, I'm gonna be sending back to the guy because he said he serviced it, but the crown is a little stiff and doesn't wind as easy as this other one here, which has been serviced. So either the guy did something wrong and I don't want to deal with it. I know how watchmakers can be pretty lazy, so I don't even want to mess around. I just want to send it back. I'm gonna look at a 220150 Planet Ocean. I think that would be nice. I've never had a Planet Ocean, and I would like to get one of those. That was pretty much the first Planet Ocean. But here's the lume. That is super bright. Now you can see on the left side, the 2254 is much brighter, takes up so much more real estate, and the Bond model here on the right, 253180, is decent. Okay, it's no slouch, but it's not as good as this one here on the left. Okay, now I'm hoping this is focused because I'm a little blinded by the lume and then how we went dark right away. So, but very good. Okay, you can see those smooth second hands sweeping away. So if you guys are into Omega or just getting into Omega, getting into collecting watches, one of these models would be the one to go with. Okay, in my opinion. Best bang for buck. They're around a couple thousand each. Depending on the example you get, condition, box and papers, all that kind of stuff. Depending on what you get is what you're going to pay, but you can't do wrong with either of these. I think they're both classics, and they're going to continue to go up in value eventually. This one definitely has. I think they both have, to be honest. But I think this one on the left is a little more sought after, just because it's more of a. It's a little rarer, okay? They're out there, but it's a little more rare, and it harkens back to that old school Omega look with that dial. In my opinion, I just think it's a better looking dial. It almost has, if you look at the way the wave dial is there, it almost has that pie pan look. See how all the way around it has it's like a pie in the inside, and then you have that outer chapter ring, and it doesn't really have a chapter ring. So you see what I'm saying? All the way throughout, and I don't think this one has it. No, it doesn't. See, so I really like this dial much more than this one here on the right. But either way, I mean, they're both good watches. I like them both, but this one here is my favorite. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.